Welcome to the channel. My name is Lauren if you're new here, but if you're not new, you probably know I have a lot of love for Dior. Their makeup collections tend to be amazing, and today we are talking about their 2025 holiday collection, at least the parts I picked up. I didn't pick up the whole thing. I picked up plenty though. Now, this collection is their holiday 2025 spectacular makeup collection, and it was inspired by the Circus of Dreams, and you definitely can see that in this collection, which I love. I love this collection so much. So let's go through and talk about the products that I'm going to be swatching. I'm going to be trying on a few of them as well because we have to. Right? We have to. One thing I'm not going to be trying on, we're just going to jump into it right away. I did pick up one of their eyeshadow palettes. So this is their 5-color eyeshadow palette. Of course, I picked up mine in the purple because it was way too beautiful to not pick up. Now, there's 2 different colors for their eyeshadow palettes, and they retail for $75 each. So it's a little bit on the pricey side, and we will be swatching that one later, don't worry. Let's see, I also picked up one of the blushes. So this is in the color Starry Mauve, and as you can see, it's got like that beautiful imprint on it. Just a sucker for their imprinting. It's got the beautiful packaging, and the blushes retail for $44. There were 3 blushes in this collection. I think they were all new colors, but I might be wrong on that, so I'll have to double check. I also picked up the Luminizer, aka the highlighter, which tends to be kind of the prettiest part of the collection, from the outer packaging to the inner packaging, and this is in the color Dior Star. This one retails for $60. Oh, they really get you with that price tag. And then we also picked up the new Maximizer. So this is their liquid highlighter, their Forever Glow Maximizer. This is in the color Abracadabra. Wait, hang on. Abracadabra. Wait. Abracadabra Dior. Boy, that is a mouthful. I feel like that might not have been the best name for this. Abracadabra Dior. Whew. Okay. Well, I also picked up this one because I've actually been using my Maximizers a lot lately. Really loving them. We have 2 of their lipsticks. They retail for $55 each. We've got the colors Crystal Sparkle and Parade Velvet. So here's a Crystal Sparkle. Really, really pretty. Very excited to swatch them. I have been waiting for this video. I have not touched them yet. I wanted to. And then this is Parade. So this is in their velvet formula, and you can see it's got that beautiful embossing on the outside of it. Just really, really pretty. And then I was really excited to see that they were bringing their sequin shades back. And their sequin shades are the ones they came out with. They first started coming out with them a couple years ago. And now what they've done is they have added a gloss side to them. So you have the side where you apply this, you let it dry, you smack your lips together, and it creates this beautiful sparkle. And now they have a gloss side to it to like really kind of hold in that color and that sparkle on your lips. So really excited to try this as well. And I have mine in the color 999. And then I also picked up 420. I think we're gonna have to go in with 999 though, because it's their classic red and it's beautiful. And I really do love all the gold packaging that is in this year's collection. I'm a big gold fan, so I love seeing all that. So I think what we need to do, we need to do some swatches. I think I'm going to put some of the blush, some of the highlighters on my face. We definitely need to try out and swatch some of these lip products. So let's get into it. So while I forever will hate ruining the beautiful embossing in this eyeshadow palette, again, this is color 912 Plum Parade. And there was another color and it was a bit warmer and it was a lot of more neutral colors. So I ultimately had to go with my beloved purples, but I think we need to swatch it. So, it makes me really sad. Do a little swatch. Oh man, it's so sad because I've only swatched the first 2, but you can see that the overlay, that silver sparkle has already been rubbed off. Sad. Trying to avoid doing that, but that's kind of impossible. So here is the palette swatched. And that middle color is the very last one on my hand. And just so you can see now what it looks like after I have touched it, the silver overlay is just a little bit gone in some places, but that's okay. We need to use it, okay? It's here to be used, not just admired. But yeah, I mean, the silver I do feel like adds a little bit of sparkle. So we may see less of that sparkle as we continue to use the palette more, but really pretty. It's swatched really well. I didn't use it today because I already had eyeshadow on and I didn't want to take it off. So I was feeling a little bit lazy today, but I know I'm gonna love this because I love purples and I don't have too many Dior eyeshadows actually. I have some, but not very many. It's really the rest of their products that really get me every single time. But I could not say no to this beautiful packaging and the beautiful purples. So that is what we have first for the eyeshadow. Let's move on to the blush. Again, there were 3 blush colors. I decided that, I don't know, the Starry Mauve just like spoke to me. And again, it's so beautiful. Ooh. So I don't have any blush on my cheeks right now. I think we need to just go ahead and try it on. That's a beautiful blush color. It is pretty pigmented. I feel like they're reformulated blushes. They did add a lot more pigment to them, so you might want to go in with a lighter hand than I did. I always go in with a heavy hand. I can't help it. And the thing that I love about Dior blushes is even though there's no like glitter or like really apparent shimmer in here, there's this beautiful sheen on top of it where it almost looks like you're glowing a little bit. So really beautiful color, really beautiful imprint on here that we didn't ruin. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna swatch this blush too, just so you can see what it looks like on the back of my hand. And I really do like this color. Again, I'm not quite sure if mauve is the right descriptor. I feel like mauve typically indicates it's got a little more purple in it. And this is a fairly cool pink to me. Still really pretty, but not what I would consider a mauve. Let's try, I think we should try both of these, maybe one on each cheek. So let me go in first with the Dior Star limited edition highlighter and see how this one looks. Okay, and just for fun, we are going to swatch this one first as well. Now, the thing about their powder highlighters is I feel like they sometimes can be a little bit chunkier in the glitter department. And you can kind of see we've got a little bit of bigger pieces of shimmer in this one. It's not as finely milled, which is why I really like their maximizer. I like that it's just so smooth and liquidy. But let's go ahead and get into this imprint. So pretty. Again, this is the outer packaging. I just think the outer packaging is absolutely gorgeous. They really go all the way when it comes to their holiday collection. Okay, actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. Like, I thought it would be more apparent that there was like some chunkier shimmer in there, and it's not. Like, you can kind of see up close, but it's not as chunky as I was worried about, okay? They did a good job this year. And that is beautiful. That is really, really pretty. It pairs so beautifully with this blush. And I was worried it'd be a little too gold. I like cooler toned highlighters, but it's not super gold. It's actually kind of perfect. Almost more like a nude glow versus a full-on gold glow. Okay, so this maximizer, it definitely has some like pink shimmer in here. It looks really beautiful. So let's try it out. Let's, of course, do a little bit of a swatch first just to see what it looks like on my hand. And I'm gonna blend it out with my finger a little bit, but I feel like you can see some pink in there. I can definitely see some pink on my finger. So I like that. I like how that's looking. But let's go in with this cheek. Oh yeah, you can totally see the pink shimmer in that. That is really, really pretty. Okay, that is gorgeous. I know I've said that, but I love seeing the pink shimmer shine through. It's just, it makes it special, you know? I'm gonna go ahead, I think I'm gonna put some on this cheek too, just to make them a little more even. Those maximizers have really just been winning for me. I actually brought some when I went to Disney World, and that I have the lilac one, and it was gorgeous, okay? You could see it in every picture because I put a lot on. And it just makes your face look so beautiful. I love it. So two very different highlighters. I just feel like you're getting very different effects with each of these. This is a little more unique with the pink sparkle in it. This is a little more subtle, I would say, more for like everyday wear for me, but also very pretty. Now, one thing to notice with the lipsticks is that these are the refillable components, so you can reuse them for different colors if you want. But we need to swatch this Crystal Sparkle because, wow, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just gonna put it, I think, I'll put it here. I'll put it on the back of my arm. And this is actually very similar to the Maximizer. We're getting like some pink sparkle in there. Okay, I hope you can see this. I'm trying to hold my hand weird. And I'm like, oh, this is why I do it on the back of my hand. But that is the Crystal Sparkle. And then let's see, let's just go ahead and swatch the Parade color. Again, this is what it looks like. Super pretty, a little more neutral of a red. And that is the Parade color. So a little bit different, a little more of a brownie toned red, really nice for fall. Now, I didn't put those two on my lips because we have to try this, okay? We have to try it. We're going in with color 999. Again, what you have to do with these sequin shades, which by the way, retail for $55 each. Whew. But you have to put on this side first, let it sit, let it dry down, then you smack your lips, and it's supposed to create that sparkle. So we are going to go ahead and apply this and not smack my lips together until it's fully dried. Okay, now we wait. I think we've waited long enough, so let's go ahead and smack the lips together. Wow. I know I have some of these. It still excites me every time I do that. It still, I think, is just such a beautiful, fun effect. And let's go ahead and try it with the gloss. I like that they did something a little bit different this year. They haven't had the glosses in the past. Absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with these sequin shades. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think adding the gloss was kind of genius. It just gives it an extra just pop. It looks amazing. The color's really saturated. I did have an issue with a couple of the ones that I had last year, especially the darker colors, where if I smacked my lips together, the pigment would transfer to the other lip, so it was a little bit patchy. And I think having the gloss will kind of help smooth it over if that does happen again. I didn't get any of the really dark shades this time because I have the ones from last year. So the red is not a dark shade, it's a very bright shade, but I didn't have any issues with transference or patchiness when I smacked my lips together. So that was really good. And yeah, I love the gloss. I love the gloss. I'll probably do a short in the future, maybe later today, where I use the other color. I'm not gonna lie, I picked up 4 different colors. So if you want to see that, be sure you are subscribed so you can see me try out all 4 of the sequin shades that I picked up. But that's it. That is the 2025 Dior holiday collection, at least the pieces that I picked up. Again, there were some additional blushes. There was an additional eyeshadow palette, and I think there was another shade of lipstick, and there are 10 sequin shades total. So I didn't need all of them, but I did get 4. So I think this is an absolutely stunning collection. I think they did a fantastic job. It really does give Circus of Dreams vibes. So the inspiration, I think, plays through really well throughout every single piece in this collection, from just the embossing to the imprinting on the lipsticks. Just so pretty. I just feel like Dior really thinks about every single detail when they're putting together their holiday collection. And it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful luxury makeup that I feel is actually luxury and worth that price tag. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video if you were curious about the new Dior collection. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them if I know the answer. But I hope you're having an amazing day and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!